Thank you for joining me on the mat today. We're going to start laying on our backs here and have a bend in our knees, soles of the feet to the floor. So slowly let's bring ourselves down. Make sure we're nice and comfortable. Our feet are close towards our seat. And have our palms facing up, our shoulders are back here. We can begin to close our eyes, tune into our breath, breathing in and out through our nose. And just feeling comfortable in this space here. Allowing any stresses or tension to dissolve with the exhales. And with our breath, we start to feel rooted and grounded into our practice, into ourselves. Noticing how we're feeling. And we're going to spread the toes. We're going to anchor down on the inner and outer arches of the feet here. And let's take a big stretch. The arms draw overhead. You're going to lengthen through. We're going to bend the elbows here. Allow the arms to rest easy by our side. And we feel the base of our spine release into the earth. You're going to feel the ribs expand here as we continue to lengthen with the breath. And let's bring our knees to touch. We're going to heel toe the feet just a bit wider. Really release into the base of the spine here. Okay, maybe you move the head side to side. Just ease out. Feeling ourselves here. Okay, we come to center with the head. We take a big breath in. We notice the rise of the chest. And a full exhale here. Okay, let's heel toe the feet in line with the hips. We're going to draw the right knee in towards the chest here. We're going to lengthen that left leg away to the earth. Good, squeezing in, work through that hip flexor. And we'll have our arms by our side. We're going to lengthen that right leg towards the ceiling, sole of the foot here. Okay, you're going to push away with that foot. We're using the core here. We're going to inhale, lengthen. And on the exhale, we're going to lower and hover just above the earth. You feel the length of the body. And the slow inhale as we rise, activating through that core. On the exhale, we draw down. You can press into the earth with the hands to help you here. Good, and inhale. One more as we lower. Good, we draw up. Keep pushing away with that foot, lengthening through that leg. And then we're going to bend the knee, draw it in, left hand to the outside of that right thigh and draw it across to the left. The head turns to the right. Good, twisting through the spine here. Taking a big breath in through the side body. And a full release. Okay, we start to come to center. We're going to release the left arm by our side, extend that right leg towards the sky, and using your core, sweep that left leg up. Good, both legs towards the ceiling, you're pushing away. And with control, we're going to lower that right leg down towards the floor. And draw that left knee in, let's hug it in close. Feel the length of the leg here as you send that right leg further away. Nice. On the next inhale, extend that left leg. Arms by your side, shoulders back. Inhale, you're pushing away, you're drawing up. On the exhale, lower and hover. Moving with the breath here, inhale, draw up. Exhale, releasing down. Okay, we take one more here. Drawing down towards the earth. And then that activation as we draw up. You're pushing away with that left foot. And we're going to bend the knee, right hand to the outside of that left thigh. Sweep it across to the right, the head turns to the left. Inhale, breathing through the side body here. Exhale, release. Good, we draw that knee in towards center. Right knee comes in as well. You're taking hold of the shins. We're going to draw them wide towards the armpits. You're going to lengthen the arms away. You feel the base of the spine and the shoulders connect to the earth. You feel an opening in the body here, and your chest draw through as you take that deep breath in. And we soften and relax here. I'm going to draw the knees in. We're going to cross the ankles, take hold of the feet. We're going to roll up to an easy seat. If rolling's not there for you, you can come up another way. And we meet together on our mats. Good, nice easy cross-legged seat, palms in our laps here. Shoulders are down. I'm going to draw the right arm up towards the sky. We're going to bend that elbow and it's going to come to catch that left ear. Right ear to right shoulder here. Keeping that left shoulder hanging heavy. Enjoying that stretch. And then head comes to center. We're going to release that right arm behind us here. Left fingertips round to that right thigh. We're drawing out to the right fingertips, chest forwards. Exhale, look over the shoulder. Ping that right shoulder back. You're continuing to twist through with the breath here. As we come to center, arms overhead. And we release that right arm down. Bend that left elbow, left hand to right ear, sorry. And then left ear to left shoulder here, taking that stretch. Keeping that spine straight. And slowly release that head to center. Left hand sweeps round, right hand to left thigh. Inhale, lengthen here. Exhale, begin to twist. As we come to center, we're going to draw the hands forwards, going to rock onto our knees, and we're going to meet in a tabletop here. Center of our mat. We're going to spread the fingers, wrists under our shoulders, knees under our hips. We're going to inhale, draw up the belly, lift the head and tailbone. Exhale, push away and round through. Move with the breath here. We find that opening, we find that pinch point with the tailbones that draws all the way up, and that release as we exhale. And one more here. And exhale, letting it go. We come to a neutral spine. We're going to draw that right arm up towards the sky. And we're going to thread that needle here as it comes through on the left. We come onto our right shoulder. We're going to lean the weight to the right here. And we're going to lengthen that left leg behind us. You're on the toes. And you're going to inhale, draw up hip height. Keep pushing away if the core starts to activate. And we're going to sweep it round towards the left as high as you can go. And you're going to press out to that left hand. You're going to draw that right arm towards the sky here. And release that right hand down. You're squaring the hips, big breath in. On the exhale, one-legged extended child's pose. We take our fold, we melt the heart. We're going to bend that left knee, travel forwards. Extend to the right, the left leg is straight. And we're sweeping that left leg up towards the right here. If we can, we're keeping it lifted. We're drawing that left arm up towards the sky. You're pressing into the front of that right foot to help you here. Keep that balance. And you're going to bend that left knee, step it forwards here. Square the hips, fingertips on the earth. Knee over ankle, feel that stretch. And you can keep the fingertips engaged with the floor as we send the weight back, runner's lunge. Hands underneath the shoulders, hinge from the hips and fold. Bend that left knee, come forwards to frame. Right toes tuck under, lift that back leg and step it back down with facing dog. Spread the fingers, anchoring down here. Feel the hips scoop up. Going to come forwards to plank. Knees down, keep the hips high, lower the heart. And inhale, rise to cobra. Exhale, extended child's pose. Seat towards the heels. And forwards to tabletop here. Gonna inhale, lift that left arm up towards the sky. We're gonna thread the needle on the other side. It comes through the gap on the right. You come onto the left shoulder, weight to the left here. Feel the stretch in the shoulder blades. And extend that right leg out behind you. When you're ready, press into the right hand, you draw that right leg up hip height. Keep pushing away. And scoop it round towards the right here. You're pressing down to the sole of that feet. Press out to the right hand. We scoop that left arm up towards the sky. And that hand comes down here. Square the hips. Big breath in. Exhale, send it back. One-legged extended child's pose. Let's bend that right knee, draw forwards here. Weight to the left, extend through that right leg. Again, making sure we're neutral with the hands. Scoop that right leg back in line with the left foot. And pressing out to that left hand, draw the right arm up towards the sky. Keeping that balance here, your core's working. And we're going to step that foot forwards. Big step, fingertips on the earth, knee over ankle. Feel that stretch. Take a big inhale. And on the exhale, run the hands back. We fold, runner's lunge. Start to draw forwards, bend that right knee, frame that front foot, left toes tuck under, lift, downward facing dog. And we're flowing through here, forwards to plank, knees down or further forwards for our chaturanga. Inhale, we rise. On the exhale, downward facing dog. We're looking forwards here. We're going to make our way to the top of the mat. You can step or hop. We're going to fold, hinging from the hips here. The hands will fall where they will. We're tucking that chin in. We're going to inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Good. Taking ragdoll arms here. Hold of either elbow. You're pressing down on the insides. Allowing the weight to drop and then moving side to side here. You come to center, release the arms. Can you fold that bit deeper? I'm going to take another halfway lift here, holding here, shoulders back. Feel the length in the legs. And we're releasing. As we do, bend the knees, chest and the thighs, sweep the arms back, and inhale, rise. We find our mountain pose. Releasing the arms, palms forward. And then beginning to work through our balance here. We're going to take our tree pose. So weight into that left leg, we're going to turn that right foot out. So it doesn't matter how high you place the foot, we just want the opening here with the knee, with the hip. So begin to place your foot where you can on that left leg. Hands to chest center, and we're focusing on that knee drawing out here. On the next inhale, you're going to feel an extra lift from the earth. You're drawing up. The energy's flowing up. We're going to draw the arms up. We're going to spread those fingers here. Feel that stretch. Get a few more breaths. If you fall out, don't worry. Just take your time to come back into it. The hands come to chest center. We're going to come into stork pose. Arms by our side. Knee draws in towards the chest. And hands to chest center. Warrior two as we unravel. Step that foot back here. That front knee's in line with the ankle. Good, finding your breath here. We're going to start to reach forwards. Flip that left palm, send it back, reverse warrior. You keep drawing into that front knee. Can we work deeper into that side body here? We start to come into center. You're going to straighten that front leg. Inhale, reach forwards, hinge from the hips. And come into triangle, left hand to the earth or resting on that calf, palm out. Good, gaze up. We're going to draw our gaze down here. Right hand down towards the earth, turn that right foot in, left arm towards the sky. And our gaze down. We're going to take standing splits, left hand behind that left calf. Bend that right knee. We're going to spring that right leg up towards the sky. You're drawing yourself in with that left hand. And from here we step into chair. Bend that left knee, right foot steps in, lengthen through the spine. Arms in line with the ears here. We're taking our seat. Good, taking a deep inhale. And exhale, fold. Halfway lift. And release. Let's bend the knees. We're going to step a jump back to plank. And begin to flow through. Meeting in downward facing dog here. We're going to draw the right leg up towards the sky, going to point the toes. And step that foot forwards in between the hands. Or on the fingertips, you feel the length. And next exhale, fold. Halfway lift. And release. Bend the knees, sweep the arms back, we rise here. Good, sweeping the arms back, mountain pose. Resetting the arms along. Making sure our feet are under the hips. And when we start to come into the other side, turn that left foot out. And come into our tree pose here. That foot's high, or not high, it's wherever you can place it, but the knees drawing out. Good. Hands to chest center. We feel that opening, we feel that lift. Good. Maybe we open the arms here, spread those fingers. Taking our stork pose, arms by our side, let's lift that knee in towards the chest. Hands to chest center. And start to step it back, unravel, warrior two. Feel that alignment. Let's hinge forwards from the hips, flip that right palm, send it back, reverse warrior. The gaze is up, we keep running that back hand down the leg. Let's straighten through that front leg, torso to center. Inhale, reach forwards, exhale, lower for triangle. The gaze is up. We're going to bend that right knee, left hand down towards the earth, turn that left foot in. Right arm comes up, we extend here. And we come into our standing splits. Gaze down, right hand behind the calf. Springing that left leg up here, draw yourself in. Can help you if you come into your left fingertips. And bend that right knee, step that left foot forwards, we rise to chair. Sitting low, weight into the heels. And on the next exhale, we fold. Halfway lift. And release. Bend the knees, we're flowing through our Vinyasa. Good, feel that opening. And the strength as we draw back to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg towards the sky, point the toes. And step that foot forwards. Get your on the fingertips here. And we step forwards to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. We're going to bend the knees. Step the right foot back, nice and long. The right knee draws down, release the back foot and rise for our low lunge. For the back bend as we lift the chest. And exhale, release, frame that front foot. Tap the right toes under, lift, downward facing dog. Flowing through. Maintaining that strength and that alignment throughout the practice. Downward facing dog here. We're going to hug that right knee in towards the chest. Going to travel forward, step that foot through. You're on the fingertips. And forwards to fold. Halfway lift. And release. Bend the knees, flat back here, arms sweep back. We're going to rise to the top, find the back bend. And exhale, release, coming into the other side. Feeling that length. And halfway lift here. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, step back with that left foot. Left knee draws down, release the back foot and rise. Low lunge, palms facing in. We lift with the chest. And on the next exhale, we frame, tuck the toes under and step it back, downward facing dog. Flowing through here. And meeting in downward facing dog once more. Bending that left knee, picking that foot up, hugging it towards the chest, travel forward, step through. You're on the fingertips. And forwards to fold. Halfway lift. And release. Let's bend the knees and sweep the arms back. Come forwards with a flat back here and we rise. Exhale, release. Taking a few moments here in mountain pose. Connecting with the breath once more. Then coming back to our feet, we can see that under our hips. We're drawing into our tree pose once more, turning that right foot out and placing it on that left leg where we can. Opening through that hip. Hands to chest center, find that extra lift. And if and when you can, draw the arms up towards the sky. And stork pose. Keep that balance. And one-legged chair. We're crossing that leg over the left thigh, extending the arms, taking our seat here. Go for that opening through the hip. Keep that right knee drawing down. Hands towards chest center. We're going to unravel warrior two. Step it back. Nice and light with the feet. Feel the length. The arms are the same height here, shoulder height. Drawing into that front knee. And right hand, left hip. We're going to reach forward, flip the palm, reverse warrior. We're going to start to hinge forward, straighten through that front leg. Release that right arm, triangle, gaze up. Bend that left knee, right hand down towards the earth. Turn that right foot in. Inhale, extend with that left arm. On the exhale, turn to the sides of the feet. Look behind you. Come forwards. You're on the right fingertips here. Hands draw forwards together. We're going to sweep up, high crescent lunge. Feel the back bend. And exhale, release the arms. Left hand comes behind your calf, right fingertips towards the earth. Standing splits, sweep the right leg up. Draw yourself in. And bend that left knee, set that right foot forwards, chair. Take that seat, big breath in. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. And release. Bend the knees, step a jump back, flowing through. Meeting in downward facing dog. We're going to draw the right leg towards the sky, going to point the toes. And we're going to come into side plank. Right foot comes to meet the left here. Draw that right arm up. If you need to, you can have the left knee down. We're going to step that foot forwards to ninja. Right foot steps forwards, turn that foot in, arms to the inside of that thigh here. Gaze at your left foot, sink the hamstring down. Looking towards the top of your mat, turn that right foot out, left foot in here. You're on the fingertips, you feel that length. Inhale and exhale to fold. Halfway lift. And release. Bend the knees, this time I'm going to roll up nice and slow. Drawing the shoulders back at the top. Good. Mountain pose here. And we're coming into the other side. Weight into the right leg, left foot turns out, coming to our tree pose. Hands at chest center, feel the lift, the openness in the body, and release the arms when and if you can. Stork pose, left knee draws in, arms by our side. And one-legged chair, cross that leg over the right thigh, taking our seat. Open through the hips, weight into that right heel. Hands to chest center, unravel and open, warrior two. We're feeling the stretch in the hips, the openness here. And left hand, right hip. Reach forward, slip that right palm and send it back, reverse warrior. Start to straighten through that front leg, you hinge forwards. We come into triangle, left arm up towards the sky. And gaze down, bend in that right knee, left hand down towards the earth, turn that left foot in. Inhale, extend through that right arm. And on the exhale, come to the sides of the feet, look behind you. Forwards to frame. Hands at chest center, we're lifting the chest here. Sending the arms forwards. And inhale, rise, high crescent lunge. Keep that back leg straight. And on the next exhale, release. We're framing that front foot. And we're stepping it back down, we're facing dog. Finding our flow here, drawing forwards and release. Good. And meeting and down, we're facing dog. Sweeping that left leg towards the sky. Send the crown of the head down. And coming into side plank, left foot meets the right. Draw that left arm up. Keep drawing the hips high. And stepping into ninja, left foot draws forwards, turn that foot in. Hands to the inside of the thigh here, hands chest center. Gaze at your right foot. Lengthen through the spine as we inhale. And on the exhale, sinking that right leg down. Good, you're coming forwards to frame that front foot here. You're on the fingertips, inhale. And exhale, fold. Halfway lift. And release. Bend the knees, draw the arms back. We rise with a flat back here. And release. Good. We have room in front of us here, just a bit of room. Feet are under the hips, toes are forwards. Extending through that flow for a final time on each side. Into tree pose, turning that right knee out. Hands to chest center, we find that lift. Hopefully we can come into this now with a bit more ease. Don't worry if not. Opening the arms. Stork pose. One-legged chair. To dancer's pose from here. You can come back to stork pose first. We're going to take the inside of that right foot to the right hand. You're going to start to hinge forwards and kick the foot into the hand. So find that lift with the thigh. And lots of strength here. You're going to keep that leg lifted. We're drawing into warrior three. Extend the arms forwards. Bend that left knee, step that right foot down, inhale, high crescent lunge. Find that back bend with the chest. And on the exhale, warrior two. Finding our flow, right hand, left hip, reach forwards, flip the palm, reverse warrior. On the next inhale, hinging forward, straighten that leg, triangle. Gaze up. Going to come into wide-legged fold. Release that right hand down. Left foot turns in. Hands in line with the feet or on the shins. And fold. Arms draw forwards here. And start to frame that left foot. Left hand behind that left calf. You're on the right fingertips. We're drawing standing splits. Lifting that right leg. And stepping forwards to chair. Extend the arms, weight into the heels. Good, lengthen through the inhale, and on the exhale we fold. Halfway lift, and release. Bending the knees, flowing through our Vinyasa. Meeting and downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg towards the sky. Okay, keep drawing up, finding that lift into our side plank. Okay, right arm draws up. From here into wild thing, bend that right knee, step it behind, lift the hips and chest, arm overhead. With control into ninja. Look at the top of the mat, step that right foot forwards, hands to the inside of the thigh, looking at that left foot. Forwards to frame. Right arm up towards the sky here. Find that lift. And we frame. Downward facing dog. Halfway lift. And release. Bend the knees, sweeping up, and we rise. Exhale, release. Good. And final side here on our left. Turning that left foot out. And we're drawing into our tree pose. Hands to chest center. And extending the arms. Stork pose. One-legged chair. Into dancer's pose. Left hand to the inside of that left foot. Taking hold of it here. Starting to hinge forwards, kicking the foot into the hand. Find that lift from the thigh. You want to feel a stretch in the chest. Keep that leg lifted. Extend. Warrior three. Strong core, well done. Bend that right knee. Step the left foot back. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Lifting with that chest here. Warrior two. Left hand, right hip, reach forwards, flip the palm, reverse warrior. Straighten through that front leg, hinge forwards, triangle, release that left arm, gaze up. You're going to bend that right knee, left hand down towards the earth here, drawing that right arm up. To standing splits, right hand behind that right calf, bend that left knee, spring that left leg towards the sky. Draw yourself in and step that foot forwards, chair. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. And release. Bend the knees, flowing through. Meeting in downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg towards the sky, point the toes here. Coming into side plank, left foot meets the right, left arm up overhead. Bend that left knee, step the foot behind, wild thing here, arms overhead. And left foot steps to the front of the mat, ninja. Arms to the inside of that knee here, look at your right toes. We're framing that front foot. Left arm draws up. I'm going to step it back to downward facing dog. We're going to look forwards. We're going to step a hop into Malasana, feet to the outside of the hands. Good, sinking down here. We're going to have space in front of us. We're going to come into our crow pose. So elbows to the inside of the knees, open nice and wide here. Good, and through our crow pose, we're going to jump back into chaturanga, or just take your time, hippity hop back into plank, whatever feels good for you here. So hands are forwards. I'm lifting my heels, coming onto my tiptoes, and I'm drawing the knees towards the triceps here. Hands are forwards, drawing the weight here. The toes want to draw up, and I'm pressing out of the hands. When you're ready, try and jump back to chaturanga and flow through. If not, we're just all meeting and downward facing dog when you're ready. Finding your breath here, pressing out of the hands. We're going to inhale, round forwards and lengthen through to plank. Coming down for 5 counts. And rise. Downward facing dog. Nice, the knees want to come down here. We're going to draw the seat towards the heels. And then rock on to one side of our seat here. We're going to extend the legs away in our Dandasana. The feet are flexed, toes pointed towards us. We're going to draw the arms up overhead, feel that long spine. Take a big inhale. On the exhale, hinge forwards. We're going to hold. Keep pressing the back of the legs into the earth. And on the next exhale, releasing more here. The hands will fall where they will, and we take our forward fold. Can you hinge a bit more from the hips, lengthening through of our shoulders back? Good. We're going to lengthen through with the inhale and starting to draw up here. Hands by our side, pressing the hands into the earth. The seat comes towards center and the feet comes in close towards our seat. We slowly draw down to our spine. Extend the arms. We're going to take a supported bridge, so the feet are really close. Maybe you can graze the fingertips of the heels here. We're going to lift our hips, and hands come underneath the base of the spine, elbows towards the center of the spine here. We're going to lift the hips, send the hips and chest towards the crown of the head. If we feel comfortable, we can lift our heels, increase the arch here. Good, and taking a few more breaths. Let's keep the knees in line with the hips. And on the next exhale, we start to lower the hips here. We're floating that right knee in towards the chest, extending that left leg away. Feel the length of your body. Good, we've created space. Feel strong. Work through our alignment. Left hand to the outside of the right thigh, sweeping that left leg across, that right leg across the left. And right arm draws out, turning your head to the right. Keeping the shoulders engaged with the earth. Take your inhale here. Exhale, release. As we draw that knee to center, you're going to draw it further then to the right. Right hand takes that shin, left hand to the left thigh and open up here. Extend that right arm so the knee's hanging heavy. Good, keeping fixed to the earth here. The knee draws in, we're taking peace fingers around that right big toe. And we're going to draw that leg to the right once more and extend that foot out here as much as we can. Keep engaged with the earth. Good, one-legged happy baby here as you bend that right knee, sole the foot towards the ceiling. Send that knee down towards the earth, shoulders down. Good, and we draw that knee in, we extend that leg away here. And draw that left knee in towards the chest. Let's squeeze that shin in. Right hand to the outside of that left thigh. Draw that leg across to the right. Extend your left arm and turn your head to the left. Draw the knee into center and then take the left hand to the left shin. Open that leg up towards the left, right hand to right thigh. Extend through that left arm so the knee's hanging heavy. You're already working on keeping that right shoulder towards the earth. Left knee draws in, left peace fingers around that big toe here. Send it to the left and then start to extend as much as we can. Work with the breath here. One-legged happy baby, bend that left knee, sole the foot towards the ceiling. Our body's more centered here. Good, and start to draw that foot in, sole the foot towards the floor. Let's draw the right knee in to meet the left. Our feet press together, arms are by our side. Let's lift the chest, roll the shoulders back. And we can bring our thumb and index fingers to touch here. Taking a mudra of focus. And with the focus here, we're drawing it inwards. Just feeling ourselves, focusing on how we feel and the thoughts and feelings we want to continue with the day. Think about how we want to feel. Awareness to the feet here. We're pressing in, we're feeling that warmth, and we're moving it around the body. We're going to let the breath serve us here with deep, meaningful inhales and exhales that dissolve any tension and draw us into relaxation for our Shavasana here. So we can stay here or we can extend the legs out fully. We can keep the mudra going or release the grip. And we're going to move into the space with intention here. So take the biggest breath in you've taken all day. Maximize that breath. And exhale, release, let it all go. Okay, we're doing one more breath like that. and release. Okay, I encourage you to stay here for the rest of your Shavasana, relaxing and staying with your breath. Thank you for joining me. Namaste.